Hi, this is Jimmy from Los Angeles, California, and I'm basically making this video as a thank you to Justin Gary for putting together his Think Like a Game Designer Mastery course. I've never done a course like this before. I found the material to be fascinating and engaging, like to the point where I'd find myself just wanting to move on to the next lesson, just wanting to hear the next thing, even though the previous lesson is do this a couple times. Like I instead of doing that, I was like, what else can I learn? And the course made it easy to do that because most things in the course were designed with brevity in mind. And the videos for each lesson, they're not terribly long. The reading is not, a 1,000-page textbook or anything like that. And the exercises at the end of each lesson, they take 20 or 30 minutes. The whole course operates on the idea of iteration, and iteration only works if you can do it in short, manageable chunks. And I found that a very engaging way to approach teaching somebody something. That allowed somebody like me to actually finish this course. I have a full-time job. I work 8 to 10 hours a day. I have a wife. I have a 1-year-old kid. Like, I have a very full life, and I still manage to fit this into my schedule. And it's definitely a course where the more that you put in, the more that you get out at the end. But it seems workable for basically anybody with any amount of free time, and as long as you are dedicated to the course, you're going to be able to finish whatever you set out to design at the beginning of the course. Something that was a secondary benefit that I was certainly not expecting was the community. Having access to chatting with game designers from Stoneblade, game designers from the course, and then just other people who are taking the course. It really takes a lot of the chore out of brainstorming, because of course you have to do brainstorming by yourself, but just spitballing with other people who don't necessarily know you, and they have their own experiences in life, and experiences with games and feelings towards games. A lot of really good ideas come up really, really quickly, and in my experience, it took a lot of the just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks, just because I had a sounding board at my fingertips from day one. My only regret toward the course is that I didn't engage more deeply with the Discord channel earlier than I did. I would honestly recommend this for literally anybody who's making a game, and I mean that in the literal sense. If you've never made a game before and you want to, I think this is phenomenal. I'm in that boat. I've always wanted to make games, and I never have. And I went from not having any idea to, by the time I'm done with this, I will have a game that I feel is in a place that I feel comfortable pitching to a publisher if I wanted to. And then I would recommend it to somebody who's just working on a game. If you already have an idea and you're just kind of trying to put different levels of polish on it or balance, Justin goes over all of those things, and in a really smart and meaningful way. And then if you've already made games, if you already make games, this would act as a wonderful refresher course, and just to remind you of kind of what's important in your game design process. And hopefully there's something in there that Justin brings up that is brand new to you. But that's all a long way of saying, if you're interested in making games at basically any stage in game design, I think that this would be a great course for you.